The speech team is getting ready for its competition at the Klien Tournament this weekend. Charlotte Stevens is in the speech department where the team is practicing for the competition. Charlotte?
Thank you, Brandy. The speech tournament is made up of debate, prose, poetry, public speaking, and duet acting. The Friendswood Forensics is a team made up of 35 students who compete in UIL academic acts. Betsy Monzalon talked to the debate team and filed this report.
The Friendswood Forensics, sponsored by Mrs. Ryan, are participating in a tournament on December 8th. The team debate event will be led by Darren Boulding with support from Carl Olbrich, Kimball Brown, Bernie Strassner, Garth Corson, and Anil Sherian. They have been busy preparing their argument at practice every day after school.
This year our debate topic is that the United States should significantly increase space exploration beyond the mesosphere.
How do you prepare for your debate tournaments?
Well, first of all, we went to Baylor this summer. We did a lot of research over the topic, which was space exploration. And before we go to the tournaments, usually, we have a couple of practice rounds with the other teams. And usually we just go through, where we need to strengthen our case or what would be the best disadvantages to run against certain cases or certain areas. And just, maybe what the other team would run against us and just prepare that way, practice.
This has been Laurie Hearn and Betsy Monzalon, MCS News.
I'm here in Miss Ryan's room with Kristen Huff and Ryan Barnett. Ryan, are you looking forward to the tournament this weekend?
Yes, I am. The reason is because each tournament is unique and different, and you meet lots of interesting people there. In fact, Kristen and I met a girl that was from Australia once.
Okay, can you tell me how it feels to perform in front of strangers?
Well, it's different and unique every time because sometimes you go in a room full of people and you'll get to know them and they'll become your friends and they'll laugh and you'll have a good time with your piece. And then sometimes you'll go in and the people in there will act like they just sat down on a tack and they just won't laugh at your piece at all, even if it's humorous.
What kind of acts do you do in the competition at the tournament?
Well, I do prose, poetry, duet, and impromptu duet occasionally, as well as impromptu speaking occasionally. I'll tell you about prose, which is you go in there and you read a story, and it's from a wide selection of authors, anywhere ranging. So poetry is the same way. In fact, some people have done Edgar Allan Poe, and I do Dr. Seuss. So as you can see, there's a wide variety of selections.
Thank you, Ryan. Kristen, do you feel pretty confident about tomorrow?
Relatively. I mean, we practice maybe 2-3 times a week. It varies. This week, unfortunately, Miss Ryan has been sick, so we haven't had a lot of time to practice, so it's a little more nervous.
What kind of things do you do in the competition at the tournament?
Like Ryan, I do poetry and prose, and I also do impromptu duet and duet. Duet is where Ryan and I do a scene together, and we compete against other people ranging from freshmen to seniors. And impromptu duet is where they give us a topic, and we get 5 minutes out in the hall to prepare a scene between the two of us.
How does it feel for you to perform in front of strangers?
It doesn't bother me. I mean, like Ryan said, if you make friends with the people before you get up there, they don't really feel so strange. They don't feel like strangers. But then again, if you're not comfortable with them, you'll get up there and you've just got to forget that they're there and concentrate on your piece.
Thank you, Kristen. As you can see, it's going to be pretty fun tomorrow for all the members of the tournament. Back to you, Riddy.
Thanks, Charlotte. Class ranks are being passed out to the seniors this week. To receive your class rank, you must go to the counselor's office before and after school and during lunch. Juniors will be given their ranking on Friday, and the freshmen and sophomores are to be announced. We are now well into the new year. Many people made resolutions at the beginning of the year. For the most part, people find them very hard to keep. John Dawson took to the halls of Friendswood High School to find out if anyone was able to keep theirs so far.
New Year's resolutions are hard to keep. I asked the people of Friendswood High School if they were able to keep theirs, and this is what I found. What was your New Year's resolution for this year?
To lose weight.
And were you able to keep this New Year's resolution?
Kind of. Well, I haven't lost as much as I planned to.
Well, I never make them because I never keep them.
The New Year's resolution was to be nice to everybody, even if they weren't to me, and no, I couldn't keep it.
Well, quit smoking. I've pretty much accomplished that.
Well, it was to pull
the emergency shower.
And to not buy any clothes at the mall, to not go shopping. I've been able to keep it, and my New Year's resolution was to help more around my house and try my hardest to get along with my sister and become good friends with her before I leave for college.
This has been John Dawson reporting, MCS News.
The food committee for Project Prom met for the first time yesterday at lunch in Ms. Griffon's room. The adult chairpersons are Ms. Pelkey, Ms. Savage, and Ms. Russo, and the committee co-chairpersons are juniors Leslie King and Minnie McDaniel, and seniors Mary Alice and Edward Bernard. The committee discussed the food that will be served at Project Prom and the times for other meetings. The all-committee meeting will be held February 18th.
For all of you who do not have parking stickers, be on the lookout because the FHS staff will be checking for the student parking stickers. If you do not have one and get caught, you will receive 3 detention halls. For all of those who do not have parking stickers, the FHS staff asks you to please make it noticeable on your car. Visitors can get a temporary parking sticker free of charge. The charge for a year-round sticker is $10.
We'll be back with Jason Candy and the sports, and later we'll take a look at the girls' basketball season.
I think that I would speak for most of our citizens in that we're disappointed that peace could not be achieved through negotiation and communication, but I think also that we would back the President and the Congress in what has to be done in order to resolve the situation.
Now with a look at the final girls' basketball game and all other sports is Jason Candy. Jason?
Thanks, Brandy. This past Friday, the boys' basketball team swept the Dickinson Gators. The varsity beat the Gators easily, 74-61, with Darren Beacon leading the way with 17 points. Brian Cobb and Jason Watts also scored in double figures for the Mustangs. JV was victorious as well, winning 57-55. The freshman team completed the sweep 67-49. On Tuesday, the Mustangs split with the C.E. King Panthers. The varsity beat C.E. King despite a domination by Joseph Blair, a 6'8" center who scored 23 points and grabbed 16 rebounds. Leading the way for the Mustangs was sophomore Matt Gotch, who scored 21 points, grabbed 14 rebounds, and had 16 blocked shots. Also for the Mustangs was Darren Beacon scoring 14 points and Jason Watts had 11. The JV lost 67-43 and the freshmen came up victorious. Tomorrow, the Mustangs will take their act on the road as they play the Channelview Falcons. The Friendswood Lady Mustangs basketball teams finished their season Tuesday night playing the C.E. King Panthers on the Friendswood home court. The varsity team played hard but was not able to pull out the win, losing 83-75. Leading scorers for the game were Misty Farmer with 26 points and Hope Shear with 17. The leading rebounder for the game was Susan Horsack with 6 rebounds. The varsity team ended their season with a 7-7 district record. The JV team also came up short, losing 61-53 to the Panthers, and ended their season with 11-3 mark in district. The freshman team kept their winning streak alive as they defeated C.E. King. They finished the season with a district record of 12-0 and also captured the district title. Jerry Hamilton has the wrap-up of the girls' varsity season.
The 1990-1991 basketball season is over for the Friendswood Lady Mustangs. They finished with a district record of 7-7 and an overall record of 11-16. Finishing 4th in district. With only 2 seniors, most players will be returning next year. Here's Coach Graber on her thoughts of the year.
We've done pretty well. We've been real young, and so we've been playing games where we've made a lot of mistakes that I think more experienced teams haven't made. But as the season has progressed, I think we've learned a lot, and we're doing much better. Well, one of my goals for this year was to be above 500 with our season record, and we're 11-14 right now. We only have 2 games left, so that one won't quite make it probably. But as far as district, we're above 500 there, so yeah, we made it there.
Misty Farmer and Jennifer Kootnick were the 2 stars and will be back with force next year. Here are their thoughts on the past year.
I think our season was totally awesome and terrific because this year it showed that, you don't have to have one star player. We all worked as a team, and we did great in the season. And compared to the years before, there was one star player, and this year we're all working together to make a team.
Because I got to play more than I did last year, and I feel that we all played as a team, and the season was great.
Reporting on the Lady Mustangs, Jerry Hamilton, MCS News.